Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Roger, man. Today we're back here going over video. This is gonna be DJ reacting to, and sorry in advance. You can skip this part if you want to, but sorry in advance for not posting earlier in the day. I had forgot to prepare a video because I was gonna be out which I was out all day today with a whole wedding over in Mississippi or whatever for my cousin's one of his best friends, and so I was going like all freaking day with that, and like it's like hours away from me, so that's why it took me a while to post today. Like I said, I forgot to prepare a video. Either way, still getting a video in every single day. As it's like almost 11:30. But anyway, we're gonna react to something that's pretty relevant here. Cenat'S 2025 Stream of the Year Awards speeches. So we're gonna basically see the speeches, which I kind of saw it. But we're gonna just kind of see it again. Some of these speeches I saw, or his speeches I saw, I didn't see other ones. So we're just gonna get into the reaction, man. Streamer Award speeches. Best stream collab are shout out to Shay on the stage. Selena Vega. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This streamer, Streamies or whatever they calling it, their streamer award show. That has caused so much discourse as far as people going, that person deserved it, that person didn't, and blah. Which, I mean, with streaming is competition. So, like, you already know, whether it be from fans or whether it be from other streamers, there's going to be discourse about, how that's not fair, and insults thrown this person's way, and that guy deserves it, this person does. You knew that was going to happen. Like, with it being competitive and with streamers being internet people, you knew that was going to cause some goddamn discourse over the internet. Especially considering you're awarding the award to internet people.
Cenat'S and LeBron James.
Cenat'S with this, I ain't gonna lie, Kai with this mustache beard combo with the cut off dreads. It's almost like he kind of give the vibe of like a goated retired streamer. Like he don't even get, like, this Kai right here is like, man, he ain't even streaming. He just enjoying life. That's what this Kai gives to me right now. Is like a retired streamer who's just enjoying life because he's pretty much done it all. That's what the vibe gives to me. So dope to see he's happy though. But that's just funny. But yeah, Kyle LeBron was for sure winning. For sure. Like the competition was, no offense, but it was no competition, bro. Look at this, bro. Obviously, this is a compilation of the ones he won, but I mean, I saw certain portions live, and I was like, yeah, there's no competition here. Even when I was voting, I was like, yeah, there's no way. Like, what is a bigger collab than that? I mean, the man had one of the GOATs of basketball on stream, hit 1 million live viewers on Twitch, by the way, and cut his hair. Like, what? Who was topping that collab-wise? Like, what was a bigger collab? The only collab that could have competed for that is if we would have got, like, Speed and Ronaldo. Like, that was the only collab that could have ever happened if there was going to be one to beat Kai and LeBron. It would have had to be like if Speed and Ronaldo did some type of collab and talked or what. That would be the only thing. And even though that kind of somewhat happened with Ronaldo, not only following Speed, but when he was at one of the games, he was like pointing towards him to do the, I guess, the little like, type of music that they play on their little snare drum or whatever, they customs and stuff like that. So that was not really a collab, but it did happen on stream. But anyway, shout out to Kai, man. Like to see him winning and stuff like that. The pants he's got on is pretty cool. I don't know why, but when I saw him, that's the first thing I noticed. All right, well, they said, hey, you ain't gonna see what he got to say before you see this. Before you see this Christmas ad.
Vote for me for this award.
Look at the little award.
One thing I wanted to say to you guys tonight is, I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home.
I hate to be this guy, but dang, bro, he barely clears the mic. I'm sorry. This is just random observation. This is not no shade. This is just a random observation.
The viewers and the streamers.
But granted, if Kai barely cleared the mic, then the shade was about the same height as the mic.
Really take care of your mental health.
For sure, of course. That's a very important message for sure.
I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto.
You know you're gonna get claps and cheers from the anime fans.
I just been able to, find happiness within that. But yeah, as for the word of collab, I want to preach to everybody, like, within our community, us collabing is everything. You feel what I'm saying? So collaboration is everything. And I know this year has been very difficult on the fan bases, the communities, and of streaming in general. And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we're going to be just fine. So I appreciate y'all.
Dope message right there, man. Although it's funny how Kyle was like, as long as we don't like, come in between each other, we'll be great. It seemed like that's what's been happening coming out of the. I don't know why this Siri turns on. Like, that's actually pissing me off. But anyway, it's funny because there's been all this discourse. There's been this discourse now between some people. So, with clips going all over the internet, people going back and forth on what this person said or that person said, or blah blah blah. It's crazy right now. Coming out of this whole stream award thing.
Which one?
Which, like I say, I mean,
streaming is live.
I expected to be a little hostile because think about it, with streaming, no matter what, even with collabs, it's still competitive. Like, in your competitive nature, you want to be at the top. Like, you do the collabs and stuff because you genuinely either want to or want to be cool with somebody, or you think it'd just be somebody that you would have dope chemistry with and you'll be able to collab with. But the fact of the matter is, it's still competition. And with all due respect, it's still competition. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still want to be at the top. You want to
some people
win the awards, even if that's not your goal. You do want to have that recognition.
That's what we call a marathon.
You want the best out there.
There's been a plethora of great marathons, but these are the nominees for the top 4.
Good old
Amin
subathon.
Matu, Baze Clan, Baze Subathon.
Shall Rage, Shall Silky, all them.
I Show Speed. Speed Does America.
That was a crazy tour. Seeing the clips come out of that was a crazy tour, bro. To be on that bus, just on them roads, a new city, new state every single day is W grind. 35 days too, not even 30 days, 35 days. He just added an extra 5 on that bit. Like, damn, bro. Yeah, nah, Speed was killing it for sure. He seems to kill it every year.
Cenat'S.
For sure, bro.
Well,
this is the one I voted for because I just felt it had the most memorable and most fun content coming out of the subathon. Across all the subathons across the board, I thought this had the best quality clips and great moments. It's all subjective, but it was just, in my opinion, I felt that Mafia-thon, bro, was just, especially the Kevin Kai and Drewski section. I watched that dang near that whole stream live. Like, when they was all there and stuff, I watched that part live and was freaking rolling. Oh, that was just great content, bro. Speed went crazy, but I was like, if Kai don't win that bit, I was like, what?
Mafia-thon.
Yep. To me, look, like I said, Speed was grinding like crazy, but I was like, there's no way that Mafia-thon 3 don't win.
This is Cenat'S 11th nomination and 8th win.
Decent batting average there. And of course, first thing they played was the Kevin Kai Drewski clip. I told you.
Damn.
The skydiving clip obviously was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It was, I'll say what dope about Kai, like, he don't have no problem with putting on somebody that you ain't never heard of. Like, I think that's dope when a streamer of his stature goes out of his way to kind of help somebody else out, or kind of, even if not help them out single-handedly, boost their stock. Like, it goes to show you that he doesn't have that type of ego where it's like, man, I'm at the top, man. Like, y'all niggas catch up. Like, it's like, nah, I'm gonna help some people that I really see potential in and, see where they can go with it. Yeah, so I think that's really cool when you got somebody at that level that still wants to see. It's dope when you have somebody at that level that still wants to see other people succeed. Because most people would have just been chilling which not they're they're obligated to help people. That's why I say it's dope when somebody goes out of their way, because he really don't have to especially with the on the radar part of the Mafia-thon, that was exposing a lot of new people. You know what I'm saying? So that was really dope. Giving people a platform like that.
Everybody who voted
maximize your platform to help other
other
people is really cool, bro.
No cap. I appreciate all my friends right here. Talil, Rakai, Reggie, thought out the whole Clover, Dez, everybody.
Clover boy type shit.
For those who watched the entire month, I barely had sleep that entire month.
Hell
I literally
yeah.
tortured myself in my sleep.
Especially with all them
Woke
noises.
up, and I pushed through, and I'm just grateful for this, and this is the last one, so
yeah,
I appreciate.
Imagine not that. I mean, it's all in love, all is fair in love and war. But imagine you do your last big subathon, broke like I said, he had like 1.2, I think, million subs or whatever, something like that. Like has the record, and that was the last Mafia-thon, bro. That would have been crazy if he didn't win. Not that it was all about that, but it would have been crazy for that to be the last one and you don't get the award after like not only the big names that was on there, but and putting people on, but it was also like that being the last one, and it's the one that, you know, broke his previous record and the first streamer on Twitch to hit 1 million subs. Like, that would have been wild if all of that and still didn't win. That would have been crazy.
This award. Thank you.
Like I said, it's not like it's all about the award, but it's just that
This
thinking about it logically is
the
just like
most
that would be
entertaining, unique, and memorable live events streamed in 2025. The
Streamed
nominees
in
for the
2025.
best streamer events are
Why he had that look on his face.
Ballers, Captain Domo,
Yeah.
Streamer
This was cool. I saw some
Funny
funny
Mike.
clips coming out of this. Shout out Funny Mike.
Streamer University.
Again, we kind of knew this was winning. Like, bro, this thing was getting people I ain't never heard of on, bro. Like, Extra Emily, I ain't heard of her before coming out of that. Who else came out of that I haven't heard of? Well, DDG just, his stock pretty much went to a crazy degree coming out of that. I think that might have been, was that what I heard of Wendy? I think that's when I started hearing about Wendy. I think that's when I started hearing about her. Tota, obviously. I think that was it. I think everybody else I might have seen before or heard something about. But yeah, it definitely, like, not only, you know, helped out other streamers who were trying to get their name out there and that we now like know, but it also gave a great opportunity for you to, like, even if you didn't become one of them, like, as far as like big streamers, it still gave you a chance to, like, at least get you further along than where you was at, even if you weren't one of, like, the biggest names coming out of it. Like,
Cenat'S.
I just know when you see somebody at that high level helping people, bro, because they really don't have to. Like, they're not obligated to help nobody else. That's crazy.
GP Explorer 3. Squeezy.
Shout out to everybody else who did a big event.
And the winner
For
is
sure.
Cenat'S Streamer University.
I know Kyle was like, Jesus, man, I'm trying to sit down. My man's Kyle was getting a workout with all these awards, bro.
And his third
Walking
win
back and forth to that
tonight.
seat. I don't know, that man was tired. Jesus. I don't know why, but it's just, it literally, it's like the whole look and fit gives the vibe of like, we know he's not retired, but I don't know why, but the time he been gone in the fit just give the vibe of like, bro, this is like, I don't know why I feel like retired streamer. It just give the vibe of retired streamer. Like, we know he not retired, but because he's done so much and he been gone, it's like, man, this is like a guy who just retired from streaming, is like coming in and be like, hey man, appreciate y'all, bro. Well, we know it's not the last stream, but it's that's just the vibe it gives, bro.
I want to go ahead and say, Streaming University is the reason why I'm even at this event right now. This was one of the most life-changing moments.
That was like 3 days,
I've
right?
ever
I think
experienced.
Streaming University
And
was
out of
3 days.
everything I've ever done, I'm so proud of this right here. And at first, when I introduced the idea of Streaming University, a lot of people didn't understand it at first. A lot of people didn't get the vision. And I believe that the reason why it really worked was because I believed in it before anybody else did.
Right.
And I noticed that.
And you definitely funded it.
Change starts here.
No, I bet
24
you none of that was
clubs,
cheap
group
either.
Fitness,
So,
childcare, saunas, cardio.
hey man,
smoothies, and
understand
much
this
more.
man's
Lift,
pockets taking a
run,
hit from
swim,
doing
and
all this,
sweat
bro.
24/7. There's something for everyone at
Give the man
24
respect, bro.
Clubs.
I know his
Always
pockets
open,
took a
always
hit.
amazing.
Good times.
To make an event like that where everybody has their own like monitor and all that set up beforehand and renting out a school or whatever. Like,
Us as big creators, when we
Jesus.
help, it does a lot for everybody.
Right.
I understand people at home.
And I do feel like when it comes to this, especially with me on the content creating game, I do feel like the more it is, the merrier. Because, like, think about it, like, if there's plenty of content creators to like out there, there's plenty of people for you to get behind. Versus when, like, Kai's the only one winning, or Speed's the only one winning, or one of, like, the few people that's really going crazy. Like, when everybody's going crazy, you know, whether that be like a Max or a DDG or your Rage or whoever else, like, when everybody's going crazy, it's great for streaming because now you have like multiple people you can like get behind rather than just like the same 3 people or whatever, you know.
Uploading and trying their hardest, and I know how it feels
I'm
to
in
not
uploading
get
and trying my
anywhere.
hardest.
So I try to do anything in my power to try to
He's
help
speaking to me
those
right now, man.
who can succeed in things that they love to do. I look around, and I don't just see content creators.
Look around.
I see people who love to create
Right.
and authentically be themselves. And
I think I saw this part right here.
And generally, as I say that, I want to go ahead and say,
Yeah, this
you
part,
guys
I saw this.
are way more than just streamers. You guys can achieve anything that you guys want. Don't limit yourself to one category. Don't be
Right.
boxed in to any category.
Right.
I don't usually do this, but I feel like at this event right now is the right time to say
Yeah, I saw this
the
part.
things
Yeah.
on my mind. And that's, for the past year, I've had dreams besides streaming to achieve and to pursue.
And the great thing as a creator is because you're an entertainer, you're not limited, especially when you get to his level of like fame, you're not limited on what you can do. Like you're literally not. Because once your whole thing is being an entertainer and you got your views and subscribers off of like being an entertainer, like you can do all types of stuff after that. Like once you get an audience, bro, as an entertainer, you can literally do like anything. We've seen it with Logan Paul doing the WWE and boxing and doing the business with KSI with Prime. Like you can literally do all types of different like avenues and ventures when you get to a certain level of clout as an entertainer, bro. You could do all types of stuff. Like sky's the limit at that point when you got an influence.
And they're big, big dreams. I have dreams one day to become a fashion designer and start my own clothing brand.
That's dope. That's fire.
I have.
You know, it's funny. With Kai being at the level he's at, it's kind of like, who gonna doubt his ability to make that successful? Like, it's funny because he was like, obviously talking about, having those, to dream big, which is a very important message. But the funny thing is, in his position specifically, who is gonna doubt his ability to make all this stuff possible? Like, at least now. Like, maybe before when he maybe wasn't as big, but especially now, like, I ain't gonna lie. You kind of just look stupid doubting him at this point.
To not only act, but direct and write my own short film and movies.
That's big, though. I ain't gonna lie. Especially to write a good one. Like, that really is getting deep into your creative bag. When you want to write a movie, short film is kind of easier. Movie is like, yeah, that definitely take a team of people. I mean, it really takes like one person's vision in a team of people to kind of help bring that vision to light. So that'd be fire right there.
And I'm 100% going to indulge myself in that while enjoying the place that started all this, which is streaming. And one thing I want to say is, no matter what, keep God in everything that you do.
Course,
do
bro.
not ever forget about God at all. And
Thank
I would
God
love
for
to
real,
end this
bro.
with
For
a
sure.
quote that my good friend always says. And
Good
that's,
friend, oh Lord.
everybody preaches to everybody, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But as soon as people get on the internet, they tell you how to be. Thank you.
Give it up for Kai.
That was a truthful line right
The
there, for real, though.
nominees for
For
Best
sure.
Just Chatting Streamer.
The truth behind that line, bro, is the fact that, like, people tell you to be yourself because, like, obviously that's what gets you to the dance and that's what gets your views to be what they are, and that's how you build the specific fan base that you build. Because people understand, when you build a fan base, it's your fan base. Like, these are your people. They're not anybody. They're your people. As in, these are people that specifically said, you know what, I see something in this guy. I mess with his personality. I mess with his type of content, his flow, his humor. I mess with that. And when you get a lot of people to mess with that and you build a big enough audience, you'll get to a point where you'll build so much of a big audience that then people try to tell you what to do. Like, or they'll tell you how to be. Nah, you should be more like this. Nah, you should be more like that. Nah, you don't need to do that no more. You know, it is facts. Like, second you get to a certain level, that's when you're going to reach that next level hate and people saying, oh, you should do your content like this. You should, like, they try to kind of deplete your accomplishments because, oh, you do too many collabs, or it's cheating because you do this and that. People going to always try to nullify your impact and your success. So yeah, for sure. You got to keep in mind that, like, even if being yourself isn't gonna get you to the dance in like speed record time, as far as like getting to like the top of the mountain, even if it doesn't do it in record time, bro, it's like stay being yourself, because at the end of the day, you want to build a community based off people who've gotten to know you, not something you've like, you know, fabricated, you know, unless what you fabricated is still based off who you are type shit, you know, that's different.
Joe Bartolozzi. Hi, Cenat'S.
Oh, was it just chatting? I think it was just chatting.
Lydia Violet. XQC.
I think I saw this portion, and XQC to me was the only competition because he has been talking a lot for
The
sure.
best just chatting streamer goes to.
Look at Kai, bro. I'm being funny, but it's like he gotta pretend like, oh, who's gonna win this one?
Cenat'S.
Like he said, what?
Nomination and 10th win. His 4th win.
I feel like when you do these streamer awards, it really does depend on like how big your fan base is, because I think it's fan voted. So like when you have the amount of motion that he got, your chances of winning are higher. I'm not gonna say guaranteed, but your chances of winning are higher. I guess it's not just the bigger your fan base is, but I guess the more disciplined your fan. Like if your fan base is really like disciplined towards like pushing out your content, your clips, and all that stuff, I think that's what really get these people these awards for real. It's not just having an audience, but an audience that really rides for you type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's hard to have that type of audience.
I ain't gonna lie. The people I need to thank is my community.
Of course.
The ones who watch me know.
Gotta have your one-on-one conversations with them, man.
Awake. Sleep.
That's the dope thing about streaming. Like with normal YouTube videos, you can't talk to people. Like with live streaming, DJ's project on Twitch. With live streaming, you can actually talk to your people. Like, you know, with YouTube videos, you can't really talk to your people other than, hey, recommend what video I do next, right? That's all you can do. But with streaming, you can actually see your people talking back to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all having a whole conversation. Like, that's fire, bro.
Chatting.
That's the unique part about streaming.
Whatever it is from y'all. Oh my God, this is crazy. I appreciate y'all so much, and thank you. Appreciate it.
Ironically, for the winner of the Just Chatting Streamer Award, it's like, God done. I know he was running out of words. Just chatting, man. I'm running out of chat. Chat. Oh, man. But anyway, had to give y'all the video tonight. It's going to get out hopefully quick. But I know it's like about to be midnight or whatever, but still got the video out today, hopefully. But like, I'm subscribed. I can't even do my long intro, but like, I'm subscribed. We'll keep doing our thing and do it well. Recommend the videos down below, whether it be music or not, just any video. Recommend down below. Don't make a no video. That's weird. Or I hadn't had that shit before. Anyway, like, I'm subscribed. That's the Vibe DJs on. You gonna like it, and I shall see you. That's my mouse in the next video.